In bird culture, this is considered a dick move.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. A bunch of you have been messaging me about Rick and Morty. Don't worry, Dan Harmon went on a big tear explaining what's going on. It's actually pretty rare for showrunners to do that, so I'll explain what he said, what it means. There is no cause for alarm. Just to lighten the mood, we'll say there's a giveaway for official Rick and Morty merchandise from their store. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video. So it has been a weird couple of days for Rick and Morty fans. I've started to see comments on my other videos that have nothing to do with Rick and Morty asking me if it's canceled, and I had absolutely no idea what was going on till I started poking around a little bit. And then last night, Dan Harmon started super posting on Twitter, like all across his Twitter feed, calling out crazy websites that you've never heard of that were saying that Rick and Morty had been canceled. So suddenly the light bulb went on and I was like, oh, okay, this is what people are asking about. So right off the bat, that is 100% fake. We're totally getting Rick and Morty Season 3. So I'll explain what Dan Harmon said, because he goes after these people in a pretty funny way. So it all started with this post here. I'm so fascinated and confused about how these rumor campaigns start. Are they organic? Does someone profit? Very clearly, someone is profiting off of making fans freak out about a show. Maybe I misperceive the traction this concept has, because it's the second article I've seen in 3 days. This one source is the first. I'm not mad at all. It doesn't hurt me and Justin in any way for someone to spread that lie, but I imagine it scares the shit out of fans. Anyway, Season 3 is coming. We took too long writing it. They're finishing drawing it. It's coming, as said, summer. That's real. Press coffee, and makes a bit of a Trump joke there. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. He's just saying that it's coming soon. Then Justin Roiland chimes in, I'm so sorry guys, sorry about this super factual information. Dan Harmon and I are so sorry for this totally believable and true story with like the fakest headline you've ever seen. From a Facebook page that looks totally legit, it has Rick and Morty in the title, so it must be official. Facebook is actually developing a real-life Meeseeks box to blow crap like this out of the water. But then on top of that, this morning, Dan Harmon went on a tear, a hungover thread where I address Rick and Morty devotees because I feel bad for any fan worrying about any show-threatening issue. Justin and I are very regretful about the season taking way too long. I want to explain what happened because it's way less dramatic than you might ever imagine. Post-internet TV audiences are so used to finding out there's an intriguing, confusing, intense reason for delays. Christ knows if you've ever seen my name on the internet, I've only got myself to blame for an association with intrigue, confusion, drama. That's just a reference to all the problems that he had during Community when he got fired off the show because of all the behind-the-scenes drama. That's water under the bridge. That was a long time ago. He goes on, but the truth in this case is so very boring. I will put it to you as objectively as I can, though we aren't talking about an auto plan. The reason Season 3 took so long is because it took long to write, because it was Season 3 of a show that we were scared to make worse than Season 2 or Season 1. It's a common yet old phenomenon, tail-chasing, perfectionism, overthinking. One problem is that any description you pick for it is going to have a falseness. If I say we overthought, someone else could say, well, no, we thought the right amount. It's like talking about religion or something. It feels like, I think, to writers, sacrilegious and effective to open the creative process and poke and label. But don't worry about the content, because the reason overthought slows you down is you just do way more versions of the stuff than needed. You usually end up back where you started, so as far as I can tell, although I'm too close to it, he's talking about too close to the material, like he's too obsessed with Rick and Morty, it's just another good season that took way too long to write because it just seems like the same stuff that took way less time to write. That's it. Boring answer. This is where it starts to get a little bit fun. As I speak, more articles are coming out about me and Justin fighting because it's a less boring reason for a season to take so long, and because I'm Dan Harmon. So it's a smart first guess. It just happens to be hilariously not true, even in the slightest. If you do know me at all, and you know that if Justin and I had ever fought, not only would we not be able to keep it a secret, we'd be all too eager to share it with you. Also, that's not what would make the show slow down. Fighting would probably have been a good idea. It might have sped us up. So that's it. I shouldn't have started a thread when I needed to pack for airport, but that's it. We took too long writing. Totes regrets. and we look back and we talk to each other about how we can avoid it happening again, and I'm pretty sure it won't because it happened. That's how it works. You do something you don't know you're doing, and then you're like, oh, I did that, and then you do otherwise. I don't know if any danger to the show itself comes from you believing Justin and I are fighting and the show is gone forever. But like I said, it breaks my heart to think of some kid reading these articles after all the energy he's put into the fandom. The show, by my metric, which is people seeing my t-shirts and saying, I love that show, has the craziest reach of anything I've been a part of. So it makes sense that when you take something that loved and delay it this long and let the internet simmer, you get this stuff. We're flattered by it and thankful to you all and can't wait for you to see season 3. And also, Justin is a piece of shit that I'm going to fist fight. I love the way that he ends that sentence. He's trying to explain what's going on behind the scenes, how it's still coming, how everybody shouldn't worry out, how he loves the fandom, then takes a hard left turn like, oh, me and Justin, we're gonna fist fight big time.
Season 9 more seasons, Morty. 9 more seasons until I get that dipping Szechuan sauce. For 97 more years, Morty. I want that McNugget sauce, Morty.
So there you have it, straight from the Council of Ricks. What you'll probably see in the next couple of weeks is more of those funny promos that they've been releasing.
So it's the Genius Place.
They typically don't post trailers the way that normal TV shows post trailers every couple weeks. They usually just release promos from behind the scenes. But they have finished a bunch of episodes. It's just that they have to wait till a certain amount are done before they start running them so that they can air them in blocks. But as they release new information, I'll do new videos, whatever drops. Don't worry, leave all your bonus video requests in the comments below. There's new Flash, there's new Game of Thrones that I'll be posting later today. I'll announce the Rick and Morty giveaway winner the next time I post Rick and Morty. But while you wait for everything, you can click here for all those promo videos, and you can click here for brand new Game of Thrones. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.